Hello everybody, today I'm here to show you my new Moonraker FX Gun. This is an FX version. Pretty much it is a firing version that'll shoot a ball of flame to simulate it being fired just like in the movie. I was commissioned to build this probably about 4 months ago, and I've been talking with the person for the first few weeks just to see what he wanted to do, and he was pretty much asking me what I'd be interested in doing. Other James Bond movie props, and one of the props that came up was the Moonraker FX Gun. So I was talking to him, and after some thought, I told him, yeah, I could do it. I just know that a couple other people have done it before, so I wanted to take a new spin on it. So after I 3D modeled it and started thinking about it, I actually figured out that I could make it fire and make it an FX version. So that's pretty much one of the reasons why I actually took on this task. This is actually machined out of aluminum, CNC machined. It does come apart. It's meant to come apart just so you can load it up, so you can change out certain parts in it. Battery and such. It does open up, slides open. The barrel unscrews, and things of that nature. The watch band, I actually found a distributor who actually had probably about 40 Seiko bands sealed in the box, sealed in the packaging at least, from the original manufacturer. So I ended up jumping on it and buying all 40 of the wrist bands. After that, after buying all of them, I started putting some more research in it, making sure I had all the measurements proper and everything else, and I actually got it, I would say 1:1 exact to a Moonraker FX Gun that you can get. Measurements came off a couple other different things, and someone who actually could chime in and actually gave me some measurements. Since this is an FX version, it does have a cable on it. I plan on changing the cable to make it a bit smaller, but I mean there is going to be a cable hanging on it. It doesn't tuck in or anything because it's actually coming through the actual FristDart gun, as you can see here. It is wearable. You can put it on your wrist. I can try doing that now for you to show you. It does fit on the wrist right. I have mine measured up a bit because I have small wrists, but here it is on my wrist. It does not fire on the wrist. I made it intentional that you have to actually plug it in, and where you plug it in is the stand. So no one plugs it and plugs it in, basically holding their wrist like this or something, and shoots themselves, because I don't feel like having someone come back and be saying, hey, well, you made this firing, and you made it firing so you could wear it on your wrist, and I shot myself. Well, this isn't my fault. This should be a safety feature. Well, the safety feature pretty much is you don't wear it when you're shooting it. I'm going to clip this on the stand now. Pretty much show you what it looks like on the stand. There it is on the stand. That button right there is pretty much so you can fire it. Like I said, it's all built into the stand, so to avoid anything, plug it in here. Put the little plug in. Trying to do this while I'm holding the camera here for you. Okay, so it's got a great weight to it. It was designed, as I said, for a firing version, so it is hollow, but it has a great weight and feel to it. It is a pretty fun prop to have. I do have a lot of fun with it. I've shot it multiple times, and it's taken a great beating on me. I decided to make 25 of them total. I believe this one's actually number 2. It says it inside the plate. I just don't remember which one this one is though. So I guess enough with the talking. I'll show you it firing. I'm going to come back a little bit just so you can see it, just in case you can't catch it on camera, because I know it shoots. I've tried getting it on camera a couple times and it's pretty quickly. But here we go. Let's give it a try. That's it firing. It only fires once. You got to reload it every single time, but I mean that's not a big deal. If Bond can do it in the movie, so can you. This one, the stand is still a little bit of a prototype. As you can see, the battery's just sitting in there, but I'm going to actually have a nice AA cell that'll actually sit in there in a case, and it'll be velcroed in, so you can pull it out and velcro it and change the battery out. It is, like I said, it is an FX version, and the barrel may be the actual diameter of the barrel may be a little bit bigger than some scenes show, but I know in the FX version, like in the scene when he's sitting in the cockpit of the G-Force, it's actually bigger. It's actually significantly bigger, and there's yellow paper inside of the barrel. I couldn't establish what the paper was, but I've done a couple of other things for FX, and I realized pretty much what would need to be done to actually make it fire. So I took everything in consideration and actually got it working properly. As you can see here, as I said before, the barrel does unscrew, and basically what you do is unscrew it completely to replace the igniter inside. This cap comes off, so you can unplug the igniter and plug a new one in. You have to be able to slide this off. It is pretty sturdy, but there's an igniter in there. You basically pull off a little connector, comes off, and you unscrew that, and you have it disassembled. The sides don't come off. The wristband doesn't come off. The only things that actually do come off, like I said, is this piece and the barrel. The barrel is anodized black, and the whole thing's aluminum. It may come with a couple surface scratches. I mean, you can brush them off with steel wool, anything of that nature. I kind of like having some scratches on it. Gives it a little bit of wear. I mean, Bond obviously didn't destroy it, but he did have some wear. I mean, running around, getting tossed around and stuff. So a little bit of wear can't hurt anything. But this is pretty much it. Just wanted to show everybody it and give you my little view of it. Thanks a lot.